Welcome back, boys and girls. So, as promised, and because I already checked the replays from Sen, here's a second match so I can add it to the showcase I'm making for Sen to present it to you guys. And this is another match he played against SoFtBalLRush, as you can see. This time on Metalopolis, and from what I can see on the spawning points, this is going to be interesting. They're really close. Even the ground distance for Rush is fairly close, but the air distance is really short. Look at it, you can see both edges here. Sen shown us a couple of tricks on the previous match, and I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. Obviously, you guys can go and check it out. But I'm actually happy to see Sen playing these matches and showing up on Starcraft 2, because he's one of the old BroodWar pros that I actually enjoyed watching, and I really liked his playstyle when he showed up early on the beta on Starcraft 2. So I'm pretty happy that he is here, and well, I'm actually pretty happy every time I see an old BroodWar player saying he's going to transition into Starcraft 2, because it just adds more richness, adds more variety to the playing field, and I like that. I'm going to give you guys an example. Julyzer just transitioned. I already have some of his matches uploaded, and he did an interview. I think it was 2 days ago. He did an interview, and he was stating there that he actually enjoys playing StarCraft 2, that he finds it hard and he needs to practice, and that he doesn't have a spot anymore on his team. Let me just interrupt a bit, I'm sorry. Once again, Sen going for the 14 hatch, really fast hatch, picking up his natural expo. He did the same on the previous game, if you guys remember. So he's probably getting the same opening, while here on SoFtBall's side, he's still getting his wall off done, barracks incoming. So, like I was saying, he actually stated that he doesn't have a spot anymore on his team on STX. He's like on bench duty, just on replacement duty, and I mean, he wants to more than that, he wants to play. I know that players from a certain age onwards, they're on StarCraft age, they're considered old. And I'm talking about 23, 24 years old. Though we have some older ones, but it's basically what people consider that it's time for a player to retire. And Julyzer wants to keep playing, that's basically it, and I think it's a very good idea. I think he does well and is more than welcome, because he's going to stimulate people to play StarCraft, and he's going to add more variety to the tournament scene. It's going to be awesome. So here he comes, bunker rush. There's already a Marine running down trying to go for the bunker, but the bunker is still not built, and this SCV is almost killed. Oh, no bunker. This Marine, no chance. He's going to have to pull back. Yeah, there he is. He's going to head back to his base. This was a failed attempt. Yeah, cancelled bunker. This one was pretty much over. And here comes now Sen sending his Zerglings just to make a kind of a payback. But I'm not sure if he's going to be successful, because as you guys can see, the wall is actually a pretty sturdy wall. Factory and barracks on the wall pretty good. The only weak point is just his supply depot. I'm not sure if the Zerglings are going to be there on time. He's switching the buildings. Nah, all good, no chance. The Zerglings will be able to knock on the door, but the Marines are there to shoot them, so no chance at the moment. Meanwhile, Sen already pumping out of the 2 bases, as you guys can see. Income-wise, he is a bit ahead, well, not much, fairly identical at the moment, though he has more harvesters, but you know how Terran players work. I mean, they can just pump up the mules, here they come and just balance things, even if they have less harvesters. And this time, SoFtBall is not going for the 1-1-1 opening. He's actually getting a command center, preparing an expo, an expansion, probably sending it to his natural expo, while SoFtBall sending as well a Hellion all the way down. I mean, a single Hellion, okay, if he's able to get it on the mineral line, he might be able to get a couple of drones, but the good composition, the nice group would be like 3 Hellions with Infernal Pre-Igniter. That would be effective, but let's see if he's able to do anything. Yeah, here he is trying to roast some drones, actually hitting a couple, but didn't kill any. Oh, a Zergling. He still hasn't killed anything, he only has 1 kill. 2 kills, okay. Well, it was a good attempt. At least he was able to scout, and he spotted that Roach Warren there. But from what I can see, SoFtBall is gonna insist and get more Hellions out, and he's even getting the Infernal Pre-Igniter. And look at this one, he's cornered. Oh, boom, dead. No chance. He's getting cornered there. Now, a second barracks incoming, no starport this time. and he's working out a mech build. He went from Hellions into siege tanks at the moment, also getting some Marines. He's getting the Infernal Pre-Igniter, yeah, there it is, it's finished. And these two Hellions, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to enter the place. But look at the production tab from Sen. He's actually getting Ventral Sacks. This is going to be curious. I wonder if he's preparing something else. Also, he went for a really fast lair. So he might be preparing some kind of surprise attack into the base. I mean, we already discussed that this distance here, the air distance for the rush, fairly short. So if he's going for Ventral Sacks this early in the game, he might be considering some kind of drop, and well, that would be cool in my opinion. I like it. Meanwhile here, on the softball side, he's picking up his natural expo as well, already has a bunker loaded with units. Siege tanks getting the place defended, picking up the refinery. Meanwhile, the roaches are doing short work out of those Hellions. Yeah, it's just like two Hellions won't do anything. Send transition from the Zerglings into the roaches, and the roaches are perfectly fit or handling as many Hellions as SoFtBall has to send. I mean, he doesn't have that many, and he actually transitioned into siege tanks, so there's no more Hellion harass incoming anytime soon. But from what I can see here on the Sen side, he's preparing the Ventral Sacks, and there it is, loading his Overlords. Really slow rush, if I can call this a rush. Oh, there it is, the speed is just researched. And here he comes, even sending some dummy Overlords. They don't carry anything. Not sure if the idea is to have them targeted by the units as long as he makes the drop, but they're going with the 3 loaded Overlords. It's a pile of roaches, and he's gonna drop them right on the mineral line. Oh, this is not gonna be good for SoFtBall. He's gonna be in trouble. Even taking his time to get pooping creep around the place. Look at him. The roaches will be faster on the creep, I guess. Big push on the main base, harassing the mineral line. SoFtBall just pulled all his units out. Here comes the defense. SoFtBall preparing his defense against these roaches, but it's just a lot of roaches. Siege tank on the back, trying to shoot and just spread the blast around all of those roaches. Picking up once again, excellent microing. Picking up his roaches once more, flying over to the expo, and what is he doing? Oh, they're almost getting killed. One got shot, and now dropping the roaches right on the top of the siege tanks. Brilliant play, no range, the siege tanks couldn't do anything, and they just killed all the units. Really nice drop, brilliant drop there. More roaches on the main base, just destroying everything, and this one's focusing fire on the siege tanks, and it's over. How quick was this drop? SoFtBall just GG's out of the match. Massive drop, and I did enjoy that moment where he just picked up the roaches once again and flew them again to the natural expo to be on 0 range from those siege tanks. They weren't able to shoot them. Excellent play. Okay, well, fairly short work made out of SoFtBall and a fairly short game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well,